The Republic of the Marshall Islands, an atoll nation consisting of 29 coral atolls and 5 coral islands. It is located in the cultural area of Micronesia. Marshall Islands is divided into 2 chains. The first one is Radak chain, which is the sunrise, and the second one is Ralik chain, which is the sunset. Today these islands and chains are divided into the political entities under their own municipality local governments. However, every one of them are all fall under the central government, which is the RMI government. When we talk about the Marshallese culture, for the most part, it is the inherited culture from our ancestors. All the rights for the land and the titles that everyone held today are all passed down within and between generation through generation, through women. In another word, the Marshallese cultures are matrilineal. Today we will talk about how many Choi in the Marshall Islands, and this video will be all about the Joeys, how many Joeys in the Marshall Islands. After the study has been conducted, we've been find out that there are more than 50 Choi in the Marshall Islands. And we will also talking about the significance of each and every one of them. There are several of them has not been identified, which means the information has not yet collected. We're still working on those that there has been no data collected. So this videotape will be mostly talking about the journey that the Joeys were migrating from atoll to atoll, how the Joey in the Marshall Islands originated, from whom the Joeys in the Marshalls were all from, and what are the significance of each and every one of the Joeys, and also from what atoll or island the Joeys came from. According to what the traditional stories of the creation of these islands stated, these islands were formed by a man named Loa. By using its power and his words, he created everything. He said, Loa and everything, Loa and the sea. This is how he created these things. He used his voice and used his power to create the earth and all the human beings and all the living things on the earth today. Later, he created human beings and also selected 2 men among all the human beings that he created to work with him. These 2 men that he created and selected among all the human beings were Lewa and Lemetal. Lewa and Lemetal were to make an outrigger canoe and for the people to begin to travel and use the canoe on the sea. Became an important tool to use to travel from island to island. So the first canoe to be built on the earth was done by Lewa and Lemetal. From this story, there were 2 Joey that were first originated in the Marshall Islands. The first one was called Eroja. Eroja came from a partial island from Island Laplap Atoll called Waja Island. And that's why they call themselves Erroja, because these people came from the island of Woja in Island Lablab Atoll. From Erroja, it came the other Choi, and this is the Choi of the heroes, or the chief in the Marshall Islands. The Choi of heroes came from Erroja. The hero Choi came from Luadon Moor, the first woman who created all the Chois in the Marshall Island. We will take a look. Luadon Moor and Lirabirab Chu, these two women came from Ed Island to Namo Atoll. One day, Lirabirab Chu decided to move to other islands. She went to Howard Atoll, but Luadon Moor's state remained on Namo Atoll. The Chois that are in Radic chain were descendants of Luadon Moor, while on the other hand, those on Radak came from Lirabirab Chu. There is no definite origin of how these clans formed. However, there is a belief that they excursion from islands to islands, and this is why the Marshallese people are related to one another. Four of the Chois in the Marshall Island, or the clan Chois with pure heroic blood, or the I chief blood. These four are Rumejor, Raur, Chirigrik, and Rano. They will remain until the German era. There was a war between the Chois to see who should rule the Marshall Islands, or who should be the paramount chief, or held the titles of an hero. Therefore, the hero Choi got fight or had battle with the Lachirik and Erobra clan. Remember that hero Choi was the one that came from Erroja clan. Hero Choi were defeated in a battle with the Lachirik and Erobra clan. After the war, a big change took place in the Radak chain and influenced all the heroes' titles as well as some of the traditional customs in the Marshall Islands. The following Choice believed to be the first to originate in the Marshall Islands: Erroja, Erabra, Ichirik, Iroj, Riguachalen, Chejer, and Rigbinailingin. These 7 Choi were the first one to originated, and with the original heroic blood within them was a most powerful one. In those days, the belief in the chain, Eoyo ilo Rajaldok, literally means the belief that one way to protect their title or the pure heroic blood was for them to get married among themselves. The first atolls in the Radak chain to have Chois were Haur and Arno. So these 2 atolls in the Radak chain were the first to have Chois. Okay, let's take a look at this. There are 2 ways to call Choi. In the Radak, they say Joe, Joe. But in the Ralik, they said Joey. In the Radak, they said Joe, and Ralik, they said Joe. So this is the difference. Language between the Radak and the Ralik. of saying joy. However, they're the same meaning, but different way of saying it. Most of the choice in the Radak and in the Ralik came from the different atolls in the Marshall Islands. So we will be talking about where in the Marshalls or which atoll or island each one of the choice came from. Remember that some of the choice were named after the original atoll or where they were originated from. So our next documentation over here will be dividing among those choice from Radak and those choice from Ralik, and which atoll or island in the Marshalls they came from. And also we will be also talking about the significance why they were naming those choice, or why they were calling some of the choice after the atoll that they came. Let's now take a look at all the name of the choice in the Marshall Islands. The name of the choice in Ralik chain are Iroj, Lachirik, Errabra, Erroja, Magauliaj, Ichirik, Rigwajalen, Rigbin Eilingin, Rumai, Rilujan Namu, Rubugian Jogajogan, Rilo Badenini, Ribago, Riligicine, Rilo Baran, and Chejer. Those from the Radak are Rumajor, Riano, Raur, Rogoro, Ribigarij, Rumalel, Rutabal, Reliud, Ribit, Rigabilo, Rilok, Chalabalap, Shoa, Chugubilik, Raij, Chirigrik, Rilokalane, Riligan Pulujo, and Tilang. All the choice were divided into the chain according to those from Ralik and also those from Radak. So we're now coming to explaining the meaning of each and every one of the choice or the clan in the Ralik and those from Radak. One that you see over here is called Iroj. This clan originated on Pojar on Namu Atoll. This clan said to be one of the Choi or clan came from Duadon Mo. It is said to be the Sif clan, but were divided in a battle with the Lachirik and Erobra clan. This Iroj clan is the sub-clan of Erroja clan. So here is Namo Atoll, where this clan came from. The Iroj clan was originated on Pojar on Namu Atoll. The other one is Lachirik clan. Lachirik clan is a Ralik chain. They were originated from Rongrik, Yerich Rongrik, where this clan came from. This clan fought alongside the Erobra clan in the battle with the Iroj clan. The other one is Erobra. Erobra is said to be the Iroj in Rakin Meadow, which means paramount chief from southern Radic chain. They originated on Namrik and Jalut. Here is Namrik. Here is Jalut. This is where the Arabra clan came from, Namrik and Jalut. Today, they have stars in the sky named after their clan name. These stars can be found in the midst of the sky, making circle shape. They fought with the Lachirik against the Euros clan. From Arabla clan, other choices came such as Kalo, Rimalil, and Rimadalen. These are the three subclans from the Arabra clan. The other choice is called Irroja or Irruaja. This clan cut their name after the journey from Namu Atoll. Because of their migration to Waja, they are called Irroja. This clan is said to have subclans bearing different names had they migrated to other atolls or Wadus. The subclans were Irroja Kjek. This is the pure clan. Irroja Rik Lomolo, a pond on Namrik that was used by this clan to bath in. Irroja Rik Lomalu. Irroja Rik Ligan Bulujo. This clan is named after the Wadu upon completion of the journey from Waja at Island Lavalap Atoll. This is Island Lavalap Atoll. It is one of the atoll in the Marshalls with vast ocean or lagoon. That's why the name Island Lavalap is because of the vast and big lagoon. This is where the Arroja clan came from. In fact, the Arroja clan were from the atoll of Namu, but after their migration to Waja in the Highland Lavalap atoll, their clan changed into the Arroja name. Literally mean they were from Waja, the small parcel of land on the atoll of Highland Lavalap. This clan also went to Ebon Atoll, and another 6 subclans originally came from Arroja, or this clan, such as Arroja Kjek, Arroja Religan Pulujo, Arroja Rumai, Arroja Pagoligailo, Arroja Paujan Moror, Arroja Kubailele Ligan Ribuk. This last subclan was the one came from Jalut Atoll. So here are the other 6 subclans originated from Arroja clan after they went to Ebon Atoll. The next one is Magalia's clan. Among all the clans in the Ralik chain, only this clan can walk by the heroes' houses or in front of the heroes. It is said that while they were at Namu atoll, this clan stayed at the heroes' cemetery. So this is the only clan among all the clans in the marshals are allowed to walk in the cemetery or the grave of the heroes or the chief. The other one is Ichirik. This clan is said to have been the first clan in both Ralik and Radak chains. It was first organized on Rongrik and migrated to Namu in Ralik chain, which is the combination of Udrak, Hailuk, Magis, Pigar, and Pogak. In Radak, it is called Chiririk. It was the first paramount chief, but lost in battle. When the Ichirik clan migrated to Ralik, their first stop was at Namu Atoll. From this clan, people went to different atolls and were called after their names. It is also said that this clan came from Ero at Kwajalein Atoll. This is Ero on Kwajalein Atoll, where the Ichirik clan came from. Other information tells that they also came from Arno Atoll, from a village where the woman turned into rat. She floated on a huge log and reached Ralik and turned herself into a human being. She began all the choice or clans in Ralik chain. The other one is Rugwajalan. This clan was originated on Namu Atoll and migrated to Kwajalein Atoll. There are 3 sub-clans under this Joey: Rugwajalan of Rongrik, Rugwajalan of Ligichine, and Rugwajalan of Lobadinini. The sub-clan of Rugwajalan of Rongrik, it is said to be Lainchin's clan or Choi. Lainchin is one of the famous Marshallese navigator. He has his own navigational chant. The other one is Rigabin Hailangin. They migrated from Namu to Abadan on Kwajalein Atoll. This is Abadan, where this clan came from. One is Rumai. This clan came from Hairak at Ailanglalap Atoll on a village named Munkirin. This is Hairak, where this clan came from. Hairak is in Ailanglalap Atoll. The other Choi or clan is Rilujan Namu. They came from the center of Namu Atoll. Whenever there is an Irojalavlap or I chief died and parade, they will select one clan member from this clan and parade with the Irojalavlap or with the I chief body. Is Rubugian Chigajak N. Rubugian Chigajak clan originated on Waja at Ailanglalap Atoll. The other one is Trulopadanini. Trulopadanini. It came from Nini village at Kwajalein Atoll. The other one is Ligichine. Came from Ligichine village at and is Ribago. The Ribago clan came from a pool at Bikini Atoll. The Choi member has power to stop the typhoon or winds. So they're the holy Joey that can go and stop and calm the typhoon or the lagoon when there is any wave or typhoon or wind. This is the only clan that can stop this. The other one is Ruloparen. The Joey came from image at Chaloch Atoll. There are two sub-clans under this clan. Ruloparen Shabligan Par literally mean from the other side of the coral. The other sub-clan is Ruloparen Shabaran Par, which also came from the another side of this coral. Remember that this coral we're talking about here is on the lagoon of Image, one of the partial islands of Chaloch Atoll. Both of them came from Chaloch Atoll. The other Joey from Radic chain is called Chejer. The Joey came from Epon Atoll and migrated to Namrik Atoll. This is Epon Atoll where the Joey came from. The Joey is said to be the first one who has the hero's clan on Radic chain. Checher literally means you show respect to them by looking up to them. This is what Checher means. After we've been studying about the name of the Joeys from Radic chain and the significance of each and every one of them and where they were from and what kind of titles they held, we've been found out about so many of the interesting information regarding those from Radic chain. We will now come to study more about the Joey or the Clanship in the Marshall Islands. Those now from the Radic chain. Notice that there are 19 clans from Radic chain. We will come to study about them, on where they came from, which island or atoll, what are the significance of each and every one of them, and if there are certain stories behind them or any significance or titles they held. We will also include in this project of studying all the clans in the Marshall Islands. The first Joey or clan from Radic chain is Rumajor. Rumajor Joey came from the Sundar or Majuro Atoll. Before and during the German times, this clan was the paramount chief in the Radic chain, but they lost in a battle with the Riano Joey to have hero's blood, one of the first Ice Chief clan at Radic. Here is Majuro Atoll, where the Rumajor Joey came from. Majuro is the capital city of the Republic of the Marshall Islands. The next one is Riarno or Rano. The Joey came from a village called Kapchaldak at Arno Atoll. Here is Arno Atoll, where the Rihano Chui or clan came from. Hanoi Atoll is an atoll which is very close to Majuro Atoll. Next clan from Radak chain is called Raur. This clan came from Haur Atoll. Here is Haur Atoll where Raur clan came from. The next clan or Choi from Radak chain is called Rugaro or Rogaro. The Choi was first called Raj, but after they floated and reached the reef near Kalalan at Majuro Atoll, it began to change the name from Raj to Rogaro. This is Kalalan where the Rogaro clan came from. Kalalan is one of the small partial of Majuro Atoll. By the time this clan was floated, they came to a reef near Kalalan on Majuro called Koro Reef. So they named their clan after this reef. According to the story behind this clan, says that they came from Maloelap Atoll on a village called Tarawa. Maloelap Atoll, where the Rugaro clan came from. They came to Majuro and reached a reef called Koro. So that's why they changed the name from Raj to Koro. The Joey was the bravest or very strong Joey on Maloelap Atoll, but fled from scared of Coach. Rogoro, its subclan, was Raj, or they came from Raj before they changed their clan names. They were the strongest Joey or clan on Maloelap Atoll, but because they were scared of Coach, they fled from Maloelap and floated all the way to Majuro Atoll. But before their name was Raj, and after they reached a coral reef called Koro on Majuro Atoll, they changed the name from Raj to Rugoro, or people from Koro Reef. The next clan is called Ripigarich. They came from a partial named Pigarich on Arno Atoll. It is said that they came first from Haur Atoll to Pigarich Arno. They came from Liribchu but were migrated to Harno with the Iroch chiefs and stayed in Nami and Medrik, where they stayed at a very small lagoon between these two pieces of land on Pigarich Atoll. Here is Nami and Medrik, where the Pigarich clan came and stayed on these two pieces of land on Pigarich of Arno Atoll. The next Joey or clan is called Trumalel. According to the story, the Joey was first named Erabra of Relic. However, reason why the name changed was after the migration of an whole man from Namrik and Chalut and reached the village of Malil on Arno Atoll. So They changed their name from Erebra to Malil after they reached the village called Malil on atoll of Arno. The next one is called Rutapal. They came from Tapal, one of the Persian name on our atoll. They migrated to Machish Island. This is Tabal Haur, where the Rutapal clan came from. They came from this partial island of our atoll to Machish Island. This is a new home for Rutapal clan. They migrated from Tapal on our atoll to Machish Island. Here is Machish Island. The next clan is called Triliut, originated on Majuro Atoll. The subclan is called Chemalut, or from Chemalut clan. The other one is Gribit. They came from the highland of Kiribat, the neighborhood highland or Marshall Highlands. They were two groups of people where this clan might have come from, Tapuak or Sambokai. This group of people are on Kiribati Highland. When they came, there were already some food ready for them, especially for those who migrated from their highlands. This food is called Kutch Pitch, literally means food for those who came to the Marshall Islands. The next clan is called Tripilio. They came from Haur Atoll. The other one is Krilok. This clan has their own road only for the Tate people at Nago Milay Atoll. This is the road for the Chowi, our clan, and it is only for this road for this clan, for the Lok clan, is only for the Tate people. When the clan members died, they went on this road to this island of Naku. This road is called Kilgilmich. Kilgilmich literally means it is for the Tate people. Naku at Milay Atoll is an invisible island and only Tate people can see it until today. The other Joey is called Chalabalap. They came from Kapin at Molalap Atoll. It is also said that this Joey came from Ujilang Atoll. This is Molalap, and where the Chalabalap Joey came from was Kapin on Molalap. Chalabalap came from Kapin, one of the small parcel of Molalap Atoll. The other Chowi is called Choa. Choa came from Anuadak Atoll. Choa or Chijawa literally means they don't care of other people. When they gave you something, later they will come and take it back from you. Some people said, don't keep your goods to your friends or family members like Choa clan. This clan came from eastern of Radak to Anuadak. There were two Ai chiefs that time on Anuadak Atoll. One of them was named Lagaya, who married to a Chirigrik. Was named Lagamaya. The other one was named Lagamaya, who married to a Choa. Today, reason why people on Aniwatak Atoll inherited their land from their father's side is because of these two paramount chiefs, Lagaya and Lagamaya. The other Choi or clan is called Chukubilik. Clan came from a huge tree called, this tree is called Liguage on Milay Atoll. The name of a village they originated on is Liguajan Wadu. This village, Liguajan Wadu, is on Milay, the center of Milay Atoll. Other Joy is called Right. They came from Mololab Atoll. After a great battle took place on Majuro Atoll, Rice divided themselves from the Chiriru clan. These two clans used to be one. The other one is Chiririk. In Radik, another name for Chiriru clan is Ichirik, named after the highland of Rongrik to Adle. Rongrik means small lagoon. In another word, the amount of food on Rongrik was very limited. Therefore, the people on Rongrik began to migrate from Radik to Radak. Other Choi or clan is called Rilokalange. Came from a partial land of Milay Atoll called Lugonwar. The other Choi or clan is called Triligan Pulujo. Choi came from Picarage at Arno Atoll. One is called Pilang. The Choi came from this partial land on Arno Atoll called Tinak. This Choi or clan above it is on Watto. This clan is tying out. The significance of this study is its attempt as the first of its kind to measure contemporary knowledge of the Marsali Choi system or clan system. Prior to the study, knowledge of the traditional clans was presumed and taken for granted. Because of the steady decrease in this knowledge from older to younger generations, this study is to preserve the basic knowledge about the clan systems in the Marshall Islands. Whether this is a natural distribution or one resulting from rapid change brought on by the aftermath of the World War II has yet to be shown. There are few more Choi or clans without any data collected, and we will trying to work on them, collecting any information regarding all these clans with no data, and we will be able to put them in the same project as an additional data gathered in the near future. Our clan names or Choi generally express places of origin, our ancestors' names, and also express which family groups we belong to. From these clan systems, Marshalese are related to one another.